Hi guys, my name is Andrea Alvarez and today we'll be cooking with jalapeños. So like I mentioned earlier, we're gonna be using jalapeños this time. We're gonna make ourselves a nice, spicy appetizer, and I'm gonna show you how it's done. First, you're gonna wanna get some bacon. Now, I'm pretty sure this is like 2 days old, but that's okay because everybody knows that they have that product in their refrigerator that's like 1 week past the expiration date. That's all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this bacon out and ready to go and throw that in the trash. Then we're gonna get some of La Reina chili powder. We're gonna be using a mild to get this thing going. Now, instead of sprinkling it on there, I'm just gonna pour it on a small little pan and use a spoon to get out the clumps. And essentially, we're gonna bathe this bacon into the green chili powder. And I know that's not the proper term, but I don't care, because this is my cooking show. Now we're gonna bake this dish. I gotta make sure that there's nothing in the stove before I set this thing on, because last time I forgot and that wasn't good. Okay, anyways, we're gonna bake this, all greasy, at 350. Shut this up so this can get going. And we're gonna continue to make sure that our bacon is bathed in green chili powder, just like this. Now we're gonna use some, pancake syrup that you could buy at any local grocery store. And just drizzle that on there. And once your oven has preheated to 350 degrees, we're just going to slide this in there and make sure that it's in there for about 30 minutes. So now we're gonna whip it up. And I'm gonna take some cream cheese, just your regular old cream cheese that you would find at any local grocery store. And we're just gonna squeeze it in. I mean, this is a pot or whatever they're called, but you could squeeze it into like a regular bowl instead of a cooking pot. This is what I have, so I'm using it. It's not dirty. Okay, we did our best to squeeze all of that out. Now I have about 1.5 cups of green chili. We're gonna go ahead and throw this in here. And that's all you really need, actually. Just get a mixer, pop these bad boys in. Don't they remind you of the cleaners from Labyrinth? Good old David Bowie.
No, the cleaners!
What? I want to mix this up. Try to get all those clumps out. Make sure it's like a butter almost. Perfect. So it'll look something like this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. In these trying times, I know it's hard to find a good therapist, but that's why they invented the cutting board and a knife and jalapeños, so you can take out a little bit of frustration. But anyways, we're gonna cut these up. Slice them right down the middle, and we're gonna gut them. Yes, like we would the people that frustrate us. Just kidding. But seriously. We're still good on time. It's your last one, so you gotta make it count. Great. I'm gonna go ahead and line these bad boys up right here. What does this remind you of? Like, what do you think it looks like? Nobody? I think it looks like a cemetery. So we're gonna take this pot of chili and cream cheese that looks like a nice little, I don't know, a spread of some sort. We're gonna go ahead and spread it in there and fill it up. I don't know, I'm so serious. I just like to concentrate sometimes when I'm doing this, so we're just gonna keep filling these up. No, this is my thinking time. So I've been working on like different habits, things that I can do, you know, and part of those habits, like, well, one of the habits I took on was thinking time. And I thought about it and I'm like, whoa, it's like a center. Like, remember when we were little and we had centers in school? Like the art center or whatever, right? And then the little timer would go off and then we would switch to a different center. That's what it reminds me of. So I'm like sitting there and I'm thinking, but I don't have time to sit there and just think. So we're cooking and thinking. Okay. So now we're gonna open this up and pull, ooh, my little pan out. You see this? See? Oh, that's a bug. Yeah, that looks delicious. Can't wait. So we're just going to use some toothpicks, and I just will, yeah, that's good. Gotta get something that's like accessible. This hurts. I don't know if you tried it or not, but believe me, it hurts. That hurts too. So we shall use some of these. And we're just gonna take this bacon and stab it into the jalapeno like this. Ouch. That was not a good stab, but it held it in place. All right, there you go. And because I wasn't fully prepared, I only got one small pan. So therefore, we have to use this big pan for all these little jalapeno poppers, but that's okay. I'm gonna turn it around so I don't make damn fool out of myself. Slide that in there. I should have centered them, but oh well. Oh, and we're gonna leave them in there for like 10 minutes. Now we're gonna go ahead and take them out of the oven. And don't forget to turn this off, because then you don't. And then you wonder why the house is at 90 degrees in the middle of May at night, when it shouldn't be that. But yeah, this is good to go. They'll slide right off. You could also throw these on the grill if you want. But it's a quick appetizer. I mean, not that quick. It's like a 45-minute appetizer, but they're good. And I'm not gonna eat one because I know they're spicy. And to be honest, I don't really like hot food. I just like food that I can enjoy. But I know some people who do want this. So we're gonna go ahead and get this plated. And you can be fancy and use those thingamabobs, but no. You could use your fingers also. And they're a little hot. I might get me a thingamabob with the smaller tray. Next time. So don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe at La Reina Chili Company. And man, I mean, I love to sell you some of this. Love for you to try it. And you can go ahead and purchase our products at lareinachilicompany.com because I don't have to say the W's.